So how long have we known each other?
Since 7th grade, so
Since 7th grade. Damn, over 10 years, bro.
Yeah, over 10 years, yeah.
I think we've been the most brutally honest.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if any of these questions, low-key, would get us.
Okay. Someone to care that I exist, and then you did. If it wasn't for them, like, I don't even know if I'd be alive by now. And it's just like, this is the single most important thing that, like, ever happened to me.
It's getting
and
intense already. Wow.
Men out there, I'm talking to you. When's the last time you looked your best friend in the eye and said, I love you, bro? No cap. I'm Ka Takahashi, and today's episode of Split Decision is about male best friends. Today, you're gonna have the most vulnerable conversation of your lives.
Oh, damn, you ready?
So leave your masculinity at the door.
Let's do it,
Let those feelings fly. The first prompt is, my best friend has bad taste in romantic partners. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Where you going? You gotta be
I'll
pretty
say
honest,
no.
bro. I would say no.
Yeah, I would say no.
I would say
It's just, it was just a couple, well, not a couple. Yeah, bro, like 1, 2.
Just a couple.
Nah, but it was, one was just like out of your control. Or both of them were out of your control. Like, it was just like something that came after the fact. Like, it came later on. Like, but at first it was,
I think we would both consider us having good taste because, like, we want to have the best partner for us.
Yeah.
But, like, having bad taste, obviously I've went through relationships that has, like, been, like, really fucking bad.
But in the beginning it was good. Beginning was, you know what I'm saying? It was just like later on, like, you found out
it could be, honestly, I could admit that sometimes I have bad choices for sure. I don't know.
But I don't think you have bad taste. No, I don't think you have
sometimes you just can't tell.
Yeah.
For you, I don't think, no. I think you would just want the best for you.
Yeah.
And I want what's best for you, bro.
Me too, brother.
Best for life. No cap, bro.
No cap, bro.
No cap. Uh-oh.
Think about it.
I feel like I would feel a little bit low-key type of way.
I'm sorry.
Greg, I'll start with you because you did the slowest step.
Well, Alden's married.
Okay. Do you not like his wife?
She's fine.
His wife?
I mean, I love Alden to bits, so obviously anyone he cares about, I care about a lot as well.
He seems very uncomfortable.
I think I wish they were more pleasant to be around together. I mean,
that's rough.
Part of it could just be like jealousy of like, you know, taking Alden's attention away from me.
And do you know he feels this way?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get so much shit right now because after this, we're all gonna, like, me and her and Grant are gonna hang out. And she's like, I don't wanna hang out with Grant. I don't think he likes me.
Oh.
And I'm like, no, he likes you. He likes you. He's like, stop gaslighting. I know he likes me.
Actually, you know what? I think, you know what it is? I feel like Alden's very different when it's the three of us, or just like her influence on Alden, and I don't really like the direction.
What's he like when they're together?
Subservient.
Yeah,
subservient.
I feel like Alden's more comfortable with toxicity now than he was before.
What's going on? Alden, go ahead.
Oh no, actually, I only answered yes because Grant tweeted earlier, like, I choose women that are bad for me.
But like, there's more to, like, I'm attracted to things that are like bad for me, which is why I choose to date people I'm not attracted to. Does that make sense?
No.
Excuse me? That makes no sense.
Okay, so Oren, your best friend had bad taste in romantic partners?
It's not that he has bad taste. Just the guys he tries to get himself involved with. I'm like, but no, red flag, red flag. But he's just like, but he's so cute. And I'm like, no.
I mean, he's got a point. Like, he's had pretty successful relationships where if it's not going well, he can get himself out of it, where it's a little different for me. I think I like a little stuck.
All right. So, Michael, you say yes?
Well, yeah, I say yes because this man loves his goth alternative women. And I'm not saying all women who dress like that. I'm just saying the ones he's chosen have not been the kindest to him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to agree with him for the most part. The problem is I just find myself landing in the lap of these situations more, and I don't know how I get there.
It's like he's cursed.
Let's
say that, yeah.
You say you're cursed?
You know, maybe.
Trevor, he's really, really religious, and he'll be like, look what I found. This is really cool girl. Then I see her bio, it's like 666. Like, hail Satan. That's not gonna work out. Like,
we just share for the laughs now.
Yeah. Okay, so Christian.
Yeah. I feel like he chooses what he kind of like feels. Like, I feel like he'll tell me these things, and I'm just kind of like, this is a huge red flag. Like, do not, like, stop talking to this person. And then he'll go back to him and then just proceed to do the complete opposite of what I told him.
Yeah, to like a certain point, yeah, I think he's like pretty right. I personally like his girlfriend a lot. I mean, he's only dated like one person, so
feel like it's gonna.
Wait, are you in a relationship right now?
No, more like situationship type of thing. That's typically what I tend to like be in most of the time.
The next prompt is, I've seen my best friend's junk. You know what I mean? Make a split decision.
Have you seen my junk?
3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Have you seen my junk?
I remember one time.
Wait, what?
I remember one time. It was the first time like we were living together.
For real? I do not remember this.
And then trying to grab something from your room. I didn't know you were about to take a shower. And then I was like, "Yo, Nick," and he's like, "Oh shit, like bro, I'm about to take a shower." I was like, "Oh, this oh shit, oh shit." Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Was it good? Was it nice? Oh, bro, that's why you've always been in the bureau.
Yeah.
No, I never seen Slice Junk.
Oh,
Nor do I want to, but hopefully.
Yeah,
it's
no,
nice.
he's never seen it.
Hopefully it's nice, you know. Hopefully the girls. That's all I care about is if his girl likes it, the girls that he's been with likes it. That's really all I care about, to be honest.
He's like, God, why are we talking about this?
Like which time? Like Okay, well, can I preface something, which is just that when you're young, you think it's really funny, but then you learn that some things are not okay. That's sexual assault.
Oh, damn.
And I would never do that. Now that I'm not a teenager. But when you're younger, you think, oh, this is gonna be really funny, make the boys laugh.
He's like
now
that.
you've done a realization.
with the ball sack, I had this like pair of jeans with a hole in it, and I'd be like,
What's going on?
I'd be like, oh, did I sit in some gum?
Yeah.
And then you like take out your ball sack.
And
I like how it's funny how the gay dude is uncomfortable. He's like, what is going on?
You open up. You gotta ask him later.
Yeah, I do the same shit. I still do it today.
Yeah, I just-
I just enhanced it. I just digitalized. Yeah. So we'll be in a game, we'll be playing games, and I'm like, hey, check your phone.
Oh wow.
What do you do?
We did it. It's just still funny.
Yeah,
Like,
it's still funny to me.
What do you do?
Yeah, it's like sensitive.
You came to Yes later. So what was that about?
Oh, I had a memory.
You talking about what happened recently?
It was a pillow.
Yeah,
Yeah, do you want me to say?
it's fine.
He peed on me.
What?
What?
You know.
I crashed at his place.
And I was nice enough to give him my bed.
This guy
and
has
I
a twin
slept on the
size
floor.
bed. He's 36
Shut up,
years
shut up,
old
shut up,
and
shut
he
up.
has a twin size bed.
Yes, I have a twin size bed.
So I got his bed. He's sleeping on the floor, and I guess in the middle of the night, I just stood up, pulled it out,
I thought that he was spilling a drink.
and just started peeing right next to him. And he sees me with my thing out, pissing right on his pillow, and he didn't wake me up. He didn't do anything. I
Oh,
put it back,
sleepwalking?
went back to bed.
That's
It's
wild.
Like sleepwalking. Question for everybody.
That's crazy.
Do y'all know who has the bigger dick?
He's very proud of it. And he makes it abundantly clear.
I don't know Grant's packing. I'm thinking.
I definitely have way bigger dick than you, bro.
And I was like, oh, is there a snake
Obviously.
on the floor?
Obviously, bro. I'm fucking packing, dog.
What is that supposed to mean? I'm not gonna say I think I have the bigger. I think he does, but
He's always been so shy about it.
Who's got bigger dick energy?
probably me.
Wow,
You?
Nick for sure.
You think I have big? What makes you say I have BDE?
Subscribe to Jubilee.
You just have a lot of confidence, a lot of like, you just walk in the room, you just, you know what I'm saying? You just know you just have that presence, like, yeah, like I'm the shit type of deal, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more like humble with it, like more just chill.
I feel comfortable crying in front of my best friend.
Yeah.
Make your
I've cried in
split
front of you
decision.
plenty of
In
times.
3, 2, 1.
Crying in front of you plenty of times. Yeah.
For the most part, we're yes, but Trevor, you say no.
Yeah, so if there's anyone I was going to cry in front of, he'd probably be one of the few people I could. The problem is that like I always had a real hard time showing emotion in front of people, just the way I've grown up, and I have this bad problem. I feel like I'm burdening people.
Yeah, I mean, I'll cry right now in front of the camera. I don't care who I cry in front of. With Trevor, most of our conversations happen through online, like through like a voice chat or something. So we're never like face to face really when we're talking like that. But yeah, he doesn't really share a lot or get really emotional in front of anybody.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty open with my feelings. This guy doesn't cry as much, I think.
I don't think I've ever
I don't
cried in
think
front
I
of you.
remember you ever crying in front of me, but I know he would if he needed to.
I haven't.
I'm
a tough cookie.
He is. He doesn't like to show his emotions.
For both of you, do you sometimes wish that your best friend would be more?
Who do you think is more emotional between the both of us?
I would say you are.
In what way?
You're very comfortable.
I would say I'm not emotional.
Well, not emotional, but you're
expressive.
You know you're in tune with your emotions.
Oh, more emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, you know how you feel, like what you're feeling, like how to deal with it and stuff like that. Me, I'm still trying to learn how to.
Yeah,
really,
you come to me for like advice on like certain emotions.
Yeah, really trying to figure out like how things feel. Like I tend to bottle stuff up or just like throw it in the trunk and keep it pushing.
Put it in the back burner.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, bro, did you think about that?
Yeah.
And you have to think about it, and you have to feel it, and you got to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think there's a balance there because there are aspects of your personality that I get inspired by. Mm-hmm. I get emotional here, bro. I'm not gonna get emotional. I just sense it, though. I sense it.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Bro, there are stuff that.
Damn, man.
The funny thing is, we've been talking about this before.
Yeah. We did.
I can't take it serious.
How you doing? Hey, come on, man.
What you doing, bro? What you doing, bro? Nah, without fucking getting the giggles here. There are aspects of your personality that complement mine, which is like he's super down to earth. He's like willing to give give back as much as he can. And me, I'm more like selfish. I'm more
selfish.
like but like I'm more not willing to spread like love type of thing. Like I'm more closed off to people. Like I can't let certain people in. But you are like just like everybody type thing. But you kind of gotten that from me a little bit where like you starting to like say like no to people. You starting to like be like, you know what, I need to stand up for myself here, that type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being around Shaq has been, best thing in my life,
Likewise with Nick.
3M Squad for life. 3M Squad.
3M Squad for life.
When I'm feeling that way. And I feel like for him it would help to just kind of let everything out.
Grant Alden.
Well,
wait, hold on. Do you remember the first time you saw me cry?
The only time I remember, or like the first time vividly I remember you crying was when I cried, when we had that talk in your room that one time.
Oh yeah.
Like back in the day.
But what were we crying about?
I forgot. I think it was because like.
Oh, you told me. Yeah, I think it's because you told me like I saved your life or something like that.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, like I did say you're one of the reasons why I'm here today or something like that.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Like I was like, wait, what? Like, what do you mean?
I do remember that. Yeah, it was.
I figured it was when you saw me cry was when back in like way in high school when I was like talking to my first like crush, and you're gonna probably remember this. We used to freestyle in the car all the time, and we would write stuff. And I started getting emotional talking about this girl named Jocelyn, if you remember that. And it was the eyes window through your soul, eyes piercing like the North Pole. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and then I was like, damn, bro, because she was like my first crush that like kind of like did me dirty and shit. And you're like, oh, bro, it's all good, it's all good. I think that was maybe. But I don't know. Then again, bro,
I don't remember you like crying, but like, you probably like teared up a little bit.
But then again, like we've been when we were young, like playing basketball, we've definitely been emotional. Like I've definitely seen Shaq like get super emotional. Like, he'll tear up on the court a little bit. Like if somebody's like talking shit or like.
Damn, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember those days. Yeah,
definitely.
The EOS days.
When you're kids, like you're definitely more emotional. Like you've definitely seen me like when was the last time you saw me like furious, bro? It's been a long time. Like, when I was younger, bro, I would get mad so much, bro. At certain things.
I don't want to tell this story.
What story?
The EOS one.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, bro. Don't even go there, bro. Don't even go there, bro.
Just wait a minute.
That's embarrassing, bro. That would.
Yeah, just play the video.
That's a story for another day.
That shit was jokes.
Not be.
Me and CJ used to beef all the time too.
Yeah. That was funny.
We're like
good old days.
Like, or whatever. Oh, my dad used to do this thing where he would yell at me when I was practicing violin, and then he yelled at me more if I started crying. So I got like really good at like not crying, and I haven't been able to cry since. Yeah. And I think that's just like I would totally cry for you. Yeah. You know?
I think it's fine to cry. I think it's fine to cry in front of your boys, but if you're gonna cry in front of your girl, you gotta kind of like not necessarily. But that's my opinion though.
Yeah.
He's like so.
She has to know that you're strong. Crying in front of your family too. You can show it, like you can tear up a little bit, but like just to break down, like just do that in front of your boys to be real.
The next prompt is: we've had sex or been in love with the same person.
Definitely not.
Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
That's wild though. If oh shit. Oh wow.
So you're saying yes, but you're setting on no.
Well, we like the same person in high school.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, but
I'm
like,
talking about high school. I'm talking about Maria.
Oh, now I think about it.
But you're in high school.
Yeah, and like.
You love a pop star.
We never had sex or been in love though. So.
I think I'm like I did like her, you know, and then.
But we did like the same person. Same person. Just different time.
She made Alden sad.
Jennifer.
We don't
you liked her in high school. I took her on a date.
It was a high school relationship.
Grant, how did that make you feel when Alden got together with the girl that you liked?
Well, that's not love though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying off them because they said like.
Obviously, you know, ran it past me beforehand, and like to a certain extent, it's like I'm always happy for you, and I want the best for you, right? Sometimes like. Things that, like your successes sometimes kind of make me feel bad about myself and like where I'm at in my life. And not so much right now, but I think back then, Alden had a very, you know, great high school experience and I did not, you know, and this was just like one attribute of like many different attributes.
Has anyone else ever, you know, liked the same person, kissed the same person?
There was one fight I think that was really, I mean, there was a guy I was attracted to and Oren ended up hooking up with him. And I know it wasn't even his type.
Bro, Oren is always like hella guilty. Like, it was, yeah. I want to talk about it, but.
The rift that it caused our relationship, I was like, never again. Like, I'm not doing that. We had this little running gag with like the seagulls from Finding Nemo where it's like, mine.
Somebody walks into the bar.
Mine.
Bro, we're 93%
we have
compatible.
Hella fucking.
Hell yeah.
As far as inside jokes, we have dumb inside jokes, bro. Wow, these are some deep questions, bro.
The next prompt is, I've had a harder life than my best friend. Make or split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
I think that's perspective.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's just perspective, to be honest. And I would never say my life is harder than anyone. Like I'm not saying that.
That anybody has a tougher life than anybody else. Everybody has their own struggles. But I think textbook-wise, I would say yes, just because I had my mom pass away like 3 years ago. Also, my parents were immigrants, but I don't discount any of the troubles that he's gone through or anything like that.
I would agree with him, yeah.
But Grant, you say yes.
Obviously, you've had a lot of hardship as well, but I think just like I kind of inherited a lot more, you know, intergenerational trauma. I was like very suicidal in like high school and like in college, and Alden didn't, you know, he's pretty happy, I would say, on a regular basis, and that's great for you.
Alden, you want to respond?
Yeah, no, I mean, we're in agreement of this. I think, yeah, so we had really different upbringings, and I think his was a lot harder, and it was really tough seeing what he had to go through as a kid.
I'm surprised.
I wonder how long they've known. Oh, it said. How long did they know each other?
It was harder than his.
Like
I don't think it's harder.
17 years or something? 19 years?
I mean, I hate to say this, but I think we both come from like, you know, a little bit privileged family, and Oren I think had a little harder. I hope you're okay with me sharing this, but like, you know, I was ratted out when I was 16 from my sister that I was gay. So it was a lot easier for me growing up with my family. They were very, very accepted of me.
When did your family find out you were gay?
Came out and shit. I think his family's a little bit more conservative.
Do you want to speak on your experience coming out to your family?
So basically, my sister kind of outed me and my family when I was about 16 years old. I used her laptop and it saved her my AOL Instant Messenger chat messages with my boyfriend, and then I denied it and I said I was just kidding and it was just playful, but that was the reaction that I got that was like guttural from my family, and they were like,
that sucks. You can't come out on your
emotions
own.
And
like somebody
like
forces it. Yeah,
like, oh God,
that sucks.
Jesus, no. So I was like, no, okay, I'll just stay closeted. And I'm like, boom. And then it was kind of like, maybe I can live my life in secrecy and have this double life. Up until the point that my dad got into an argument with my sister and then brought up that on top of all this that you're dealing with, your brother is living a homosexual lifestyle.
Wow.
All right, well,
Damn.
cat's out of the bag. And
wow, that's crazy.
my sister came to my defense, and it was a really powerful moment for the family. And since then, everyone's been really accepting of me, and my family's come to.
Yeah,
that's good.
So it was a good ending in the end, even though it was very difficult.
Yeah, it wouldn't have, the times have changed, for sure. Like, you didn't want to be gay in high school when I was in high school.
I kind of agree with that too, because I wasn't saying that we had like harder lives or anything, but I feel like there's an aspect of my life that he didn't have to deal with, which was like I'm bi, so like he did not have to go through that like internal struggle with himself of like, is my family gonna accept me, or like what are my friends gonna think. I had like an internal struggle even just with him, like coming out to him. He's actually the first person I told. So I ended up just telling him, and maybe he was going through like something personal, but he kind of went like a little ghost on me. So it did kind of hurt in the moment, but I mean, he told me later that he had like personal things going on, but I didn't know that. So from hindsight, you know, I'm just kind of like, oh, I just came out to you, and then kind of just, I don't know, we didn't feel as close for a bit, but.
I could have handled him coming out a lot better because I feel like he went through like a lot of struggles because I feel like we both come from very like conservative, like macho like Mexican parents. But I wish I would have been there and been able to talk to him a little bit more thoroughly and kind of put in that extra effort. I don't know that a best friend should.
The next prompt is, my best friend has saved my life. Make your split decisions in 3, 2.
What do you say?
Yeah, I said yeah. I mean, earlier, you know, we really just talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like saved my life.
Well, I mean, I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, kick the bucket or anything, but I mean, there was times where I was low.
Yeah.
Very low. You know, and then, you know, you and, you know, CJ, Sean, you know what I'm saying? There's been times where you guys, you know, got me out of that.
Picked you back up. Yeah. I think for me, you didn't like not save my life, but like definitely because there was, I guess there's nothing to be saved.
Yeah. Because
I love my life as much as I can, but there are always like you are literally the only person that like I literally like can say that truly knows me. Like just knows me.
Yeah.
Like and it has accepted that. But there are people who truly know me in a thing, but like you like love me and care for me like as just like a person for who I am. Not like there's a bunch of shit about me that's like wrong, but but like you just accept
nobody's
it.
perfect.
You just accept it. And like that has helped me become a better person because you need those aspects in life.
This thing's deep. Holy shit.
Type deal. I mean, deep is easy for me, bro. Not. Like,
no, I mean like
just for me, like I'm
just in general like this.
Oh yeah.
Usually like videos are supposed to be.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
that's true.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
this is more serious, guys.
Looky deep. Like this is crazy.
2. Okay, go ahead and turn around.
What if somebody was stepping on the yes and no shit?
So, Grant, you say Alden has saved your life.
Right foot.
Yeah, 100%. This summer approaching like senior year in college, I had like a very big mental breakdown. You know, starving myself, just like in my room all day, and like I really just wanted to like die all the time. And yeah, the first time like anyone like ever like just like reached out to me was like it was on July 14th, which was like Bastille Day, and like we Alden kind of just like texted me, and we lit fireworks in his backyard. And then I had like a lot of cuts on my arms back then, so and he saw them, and he was like, oh yeah, like, you know, what's going wrong? And then we had this like really nice drive. We just kind of like drove around the neighborhood we grew up in for like hours, and then just like talked about shit. And then we watched Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, all 3. Like, it was truly just the one moment where I was like I actually like needed someone to like care that I exist, and then he did. If it wasn't for them, like I don't know like where my life would have gone. I don't even know if I'd be alive by now. And it was truly one of those things where it's just like this is the single most important thing that like ever happened to me, and nothing ever comes close since then.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
And have you told Alden this?
Not really. We kind of just like.
I was wondering when you stepped on the S. I was like, what are you thinking about right now?
Yeah.
Well, what does this mean to you?
I mean, I love Grant, and I would do anything for Grant, and this feeling's mutual. Like I knew he was hurting, and I remember seeing the marks, and I remember like, but it's and it was very. I remember thinking like, oh God, my friend is hurting. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I mean, it's also like, but it's the thing.
That is very. It is hard to see somebody.
Oh,
you were thinking, I want to save his life.
I want to save Grant. So I was thinking, I want to see my best friend. Let's get something together. Let's light some fireworks in my backyard and post some pictures on the Instagram so all the girls see. And, and they did see.
So Oren, Jeremy has saved your life?
He, like, even though I called myself a tough cookie, he has managed to be there for me, knowing exactly what to do in all the right moments, like, without me having to tell him what I needed. It's gonna be actually really hard for me to talk about without cracking. But yeah, he's... Yeah, and my worst fallouts and just loss with my mom, and he was just there. I'm good.
I get it. He's about to cry too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm crying on the internet. This is good.
And do you know that you saved his life?
Yeah, I assumed. I mean, he's gone through a lot, so I appreciate him opening up when he does. Like, I wish he would open up a little more, but it's good to see him cry.
Thank you. No,
Yeah.
you got it.
Yeah. It happened.
That was one of the questions.
There we go. It happened
now.
Yeah.
Okay. The next prompt is...
What's funny though
my
of
best
our
friend.
friendship is that like, because I'm so inquisitive and like I ask so many fucking questions, it fucking gets you to open up.
You do ask.
Because you're literally just not a person that would open up.
You do ask a lot of questions, yeah.
So it works.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like I know you?
Yeah, for sure.
It's just I'm saying, like, just because I just asked, like, I just asked so many questions. Like, if there's something bothering you, like, I know, I could tell.
I try not to. I mean, it's kind of I guess it's a problem, but I try not to make people worry because I don't want.
You don't want to be a burden.
Yeah, I don't want to be a burden to other people, so I just try to like.
I think when I was younger, I wanted you so badly to like grow as a person.
Yeah.
And like it kind of rubbed off the wrong way at times, where I would be like, bro, like you should be doing this or this and that, and like I'd get mad and stress and all this stuff. But like there came a point in time where I just started to let go of that because I cared so much of just like you becoming like a better person, whether that's like dating, whether that's like becoming a better man, whether that's doing this with your career, that type of stuff, and kind of just like, all right, let me just let him just live.
Yeah.
Let me just let him think. And I feel like it got better. I wasn't being such an annoying Nick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because there were times where I could be annoying. And you really, in my most annoying of times, you really weren't. You were the only person that never, like...
Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
I'll agree with him.
Grant, what's Alden's toxic personality trait?
So, the 3 that come to mind. First, I think Alden is like way too kind.
You take that back.
Like he's very trusting, and he always gives people the benefit of the doubt.
That is Shaq. Yeah, you're way too kind, bro.
In general. 2, I think your apartment is like filthy. It's so dirty. And we lived together in college, so.
Way to call him out.
Lastly,
Damn.
I think Alden should spend more money. He like maxes out his 401k, which is great in theory, but like we might not even be alive when we're like 59 and ready to like pull it out. So like, what's the point in doing that, right? That's my hot take.
I feel that.
I thought I was judgmental.
Grant's always been very judgmental, but not in a bad way, just part of his beautiful personality.
Is that the toxic
no,
trait?
It's not a toxic
no, that's not the one we're talking about.
I don't think that's a toxic trait. I don't think any of those things are toxic traits. I think I'm proud of the way I am.
Yeah, no,
I think Grant hates that. That's my toxic trait. Grant's toxic traits are the ones that are just hurting him, and that I don't think they're bad or anything. I just think lock himself in his apartment and willingly be depressed. And
yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
Create this
willingly
feedback
being
of
depressed is a
being
certain
really sad. And
toxic trait for sure.
you enjoy it in some capacity. I understand that. but it's like I think it is like by definition
You pass me that water?
pretty unhealthy.
Yeah.
You enjoy it?
He
Enjoy
enjoys
what?
being sad.
Dude, being sad is so nice. Like, it's just like...
What?
I feel like it's something like...
Yeah, I don't
It's a toxic trait. It's like not.
It's like beautiful. I don't know how to put it. It's just like when you're sad and you're just like looking longingly.
Without
at the
rain,
sea
there
and,
isn't
like,
sunshine.
sipping tea and writing something. It's so beautiful. You know what I mean? And
You're blowing my mind. So when you're happy, are you sad that you're not happy? I mean, that you're...
well, there's...
I can't even...
I like how the host is just standing on a
Yeah,
boat.
Lose a lot when you're happy. For example, I feel like people
Just
lose
looking
their
over
ability to
everybody.
care when they're happy. I don't know. Maybe I go too far in like the other end of things and just like pursuing sadness for sadness' sake. But I think I live like a very beautiful life because I'm like sad.
The final prompt is, there's something that I haven't said enough to my best friend lately that I want to say now. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
Probably that I love you. I mean, I don't think we said that to each other in a long time.
Yeah, we have, bro. We definitely said that like a lot. I'm not sitting here being like, oh yeah, I don't tell Shaq I love him enough, but
No, like genuinely, like.
Oh, dude, I love you too, bro.
Like I love you, brother.
Yeah, I love you, brother. Brother from another mother.
All right, everybody, go ahead and turn around. Love it. You know, let's start with you, Christian.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm not the best, I guess, at showing emotions a lot of the time. I don't know. I feel like I didn't never tell him how much I really appreciate him and like just having him around and just kind of having someone that I know I can count to.
I mean, I tell him all the time, so I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm like, love you, man. Like, such a good guy.
Such a good guy.
I miss you. I know, like, this is like the first time that we've been like significantly apart from each other, like since growing up, and I miss your kindness. You know, I think being around you really restores my faith in humanity, makes me more trusting, and I think being away from you makes me more cynical, and
Makes me more sad.
That's sweet. Yeah, no, I mean, it's, you know, I take every opportunity I can to show him, you know, I love you, Grant. You're my best friend.
Alden is just like so 100% him. He's just like he just likes him. He doesn't really like care. He's just him.
I appreciate you allowing me to open up and not being judged for who I am. I really appreciate that. And I still hate you for going to Taylor Swift Eras tour without me, but besides that, we're good.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, like, I'm not that much of an emotional person outwardly, but when I meet him, he's always there. So just, if you don't already know it, you know, I love you to death, and
Feelings mutual.
The feeling is mutual. It's crazy.
There's a lot of aspects where like I've struggled with like health stuff, and in a situation where a lot of people assume the worst, he's taking the time out of his day to make sure things are cool and to not assume the worst and actually be there to help me out. And he's a pretty caring guy. You know, it's hard to find people like him, and it's hard to find people who are ready to die like him. He's a genuine guy, and I definitely don't tell him enough. Yeah,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Same here. I mean, I do tell him all the time. Like the last time I told him was like on Christmas, so that's been too long for me. So yeah, I appreciate him. I love him so much. It's so awesome to have like a best friend that you can have so many differences with, but also just at the end of the day be able to be like, okay, we'll put all that aside, all that stuff's stupid. We're still really good friends at the end of the day. Doesn't matter. It's nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna give you a hard challenge here for a lot of us guys, but can each of us
Give us a hug. Give him a
just,
hug.
you know, look our best friend in the eye and just say, I love you.
I love you,
really do.
Christian, bro. I really do.
I love you too, man.
I love you.
I love you too, Grant.
love you, Jeremy.
I love you, Warren.
Wow, that was like a fucking therapy session. Jesus Christ. Well, it wasn't a therapy session.
No,
but
it was just deep. It was
yeah,
deep.
That was good. That was a great video. Good choice, bro.
Yeah.
You put that one up there, and I didn't expect it. Didn't expect that one.